Hello and welcome to the vlog. It is so beautiful here in Stoke Bruerne. I was planning on staying here for a few days. Unfortunately, the internet connection is absolutely shocking. Both my phone, even my external aerial are doing a very poor job of getting me some internet. When you live on the internet like I do, that is a problem. So instead today I'm going to cruise on a little bit further and try to get to Cosgrove. This involves going down the remaining 5 Stoke Bruerne locks, and then it's about a 5-mile trip to Cosgrove. The lock was literally round the corner, and I think they're all in fairly quick succession. This lock needed filling, but there are 2 boats coming up, not into that lock, but the one beyond. But since they will need to come in and rise, they may as well do that in order for the lock to be filled for me. So I've just turned my engine off and I'm going to wait for them to come through. It's all in the interests of water saving, which the Canal and River Trust are always very big on boaters doing if they're not in a hurry. And I'm not in a hurry, so I'll just wait for them to come up and then the lock will be set my way. What's more, there's not only 1, but I think 2 volunteer lock keepers on the flight as well, helping them up, so they may be able to help me go down as well. And in the meantime, you never know, another boat may come along and join me as well, and that will again help with share a lock. It's like sharing a bath. Share a bath, save water. This little CRT workboat is moored alongside the lock. They've got a lot of these little tugs, and they push these flat barges around which they can throw pretty much anything into, whether it's weeds or branch cuttings, anything. It is an absolutely fabulous day. I'm already pleased I chose today to travel. It's supposed to be windy as heck tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be tucked up somewhere nice at Cosgrove. Here they come. It is definitely my lucky day. The 2 lockies have just told the other boats coming up that those boats are now going to proceed through the last 2 upward locks on their own, and the lockies are going to see me down the rest of the flight. So that is terrific. Lock 1 of 5 underway. If you get a chance coming down this lock flight, there's actually a little information board here about all the wildlife that can be found in the side pounds. A little bit of mosaic art underneath the road bridge just after one of the locks. Surprisingly ungraffitied. So here I am at bottom lock. There's a facilities point just below, so I will chuck away my bag of rubbish, and also this litter, fast food litter that I found next to the lock above. Just dumped it was. I have dumped my rubbish, and since there is an L-sand point, taken the opportunity to empty the cassette again. Didn't really need it, but it's always worth doing. I don't know if this is the fuel boat's home mooring, it certainly looks like it. But on the way back, I shall possibly get a new gas cylinder, I think. Won't bother now, but they last me for 6 months, so there's no urgency. Right, onwards. Onwards and upwards, as a headmaster once wrote on my school report. I seem to have failed on that front, but anyway. After heaping praise on the CRT, Canal and River Trust, in previous videos, I do want to have a little go at them here, because look at the extent that the offside vegetation has been allowed to grow. I mean, this clearly has not been cut back in years and years. The canal extends underneath all of that tree. It's supposed to be that wide. I'm not even sure it's showing up on camera how wide it is, but right back underneath all this sprawling expanse of tree is canal, which in theory should be navigable. Now, there is space for me to go past, sure, but this is ridiculous. Need someone to come along here with one of those super Canadian lumber cutting machines and just saw the whole lot off. First heron of the morning. These are canal-loving sheep, clearly. They like to watch the boats go by. Bridge 59, and as the sign says, there is a wharf up ahead. I wasn't planning on stopping here. I was going to go at least a couple of miles further on towards Cosgrove. But I prefer mooring up in tranquil countryside spots. And I don't want to just rush to Cosgrove because it's a endpoint on a map kind of thing. I'm going to stop here because I fancy stopping here. And it's a pretty nice countryside view from my window.